You will fall in love with me. You will take me away from this place.
Platinum Show Investigations. Sorry, what are you looking around for, Steve? It's really, really early in the morning, but I want to get this done, and I got to get this done. No Peace Underground. We're going to be there. It's Saturday, man. Back at the Soundbar in Orlando, Florida. I got my No Peace Underground shirt that they gifted me so graciously at Effie's Gay Agenda show. This one is Gauntlet of Death 3. Haven't seen the first two. I'm definitely seeing this one. It's got to be crazy. Let me go over this card because you got to see what's up. But that means I got to get out of the way a little bit. All right. So I'm not going to bury the lead. I mean, the whole card is great. And now that I'm becoming more and more familiar with the deathmatch world in particular, I'm really excited. So let's look at that. So that's Pero, who is the No Peace Underground champion. He was crowned at one of the shows that they did on tour recently. So I know that they're going to be excited. I know all the men and women, etc., are going to be excited. They've just gone on this big tour. Some of the shows I thought were really successful. Some of them less so. I think, No Peace Underground, can it take place in a ring? Sure. And I've been to No Peace Underground when it's been in a ring, and it's been highly successful. But really, when I think of No Peace Underground, and this is just me personally, I think of those no ring shows. I think of a place like the Soundbar, where they can really sort of get down with the crowd that's going to be glad to see them. They haven't been there since July 4th. I was at that show as well. But this one, you're going to have Pero, the No Peace Underground champion, against Neil Diamond Cutter. Does it get better from my perspective? Not really, man. That's hot shit. Can't wait to see it. Next, we got Kevin Garza against Jimmy Lloyd. Now, Jimmy Lloyd I have seen before. Love that guy. I love that No Peace and groups like ICW and GCW as well, if they're using people, that they're great. And Jimmy Lloyd is one of those. Kevin Garza, I can't wait to see in action against Jimmy Lloyd. He's surely going to be tested. Ty Hill against Kita. Again, another match I'm going to be really, really glad to see. Now, I like the fact that this No Peace show is going to have less matches. But the reason they're going to have less matches is because of the Gauntlet matches. So let's talk about the guys' Gauntlet match. Here are the people that have been announced. Okay. You're going to have Brandon Kirk. You know what I think about Brandon Kirk. Come on now. And plus, Brandon Kirk means you're going to get Casey Kirk, Casey Catal. But we're going to talk about her later. But Brandon Kirk is going to be there. That's the kind of name that you announce so you can assure people that greatness is going to happen, that you're in good hands with a death match. But I know you're in good hands with a death match because you're also going to have Jason Gore. Again, I've never seen Jason Gore, so that's another thing that's exciting about No Peace to me, is I get to see new people every time. I've never gone to a No Peace show and not seen somebody new doing their thing. And the ones that prove themselves get to come back. So I'm always excited about that. Speaking of guys that more than proved themselves and got to come back, boom, Bam Sullivan. Dude, this guy had such a great match. And I became a fan to the point where I sought out other matches that he was in. I have never done that for any wrestler, much less a deathmatch wrestler, before in recent memory. But Bam Sullivan was so good when I saw him live. I was like, I got to find out what else this guy does. I'll tell you what else he does. Delivers every single time. It's really great. Excited about Randy West. Randy West in this Gauntlet of Death along with all of these freaking ass kicking dudes. I cannot wait to see Randy West in action. And then, of course, Remington Roar, who I have seen in action more than once. Again, somebody else who always delivers the goods. This show is full of nothing but people that deliver. And speaking of people that deliver, that goes for both of these people. AJ Gray, who I first saw. Now, I'd heard about AJ Gray through promotions like Action in Georgia and other promotions in the Northeast and that kind of thing. But I got to see AJ Gray for the first time at the No Peace Underground show that was in a ring in Orlando, Florida. And I remember tweeting, like, I get it now. I get what the big deal about this guy is. And he's going against Mickey Knuckles, who I wrote an article about that is supposed to go up today, and then hopefully it'll go all over the place. I hope Mickey reads it and enjoys it. It meant a lot to me to write it. And it's an article where I call Mickey the current leader, queen, whatever, of the untamable. I do this sort of timeline in wrestling from Johnny Valentine in the late 60s and early 70s to New Jack of the 90s and early 2000s. And now I believe that torch has passed to Mickey Knuckles as the untamable. And I talk a lot about Mickey, of course. So I hope she enjoys the article most of all, if I'm being honest. But I hope everybody enjoys it. And I'm gonna enjoy talking to her about that article when I see her. But I'm just being honest here. You know that's what I do with these Platinum Show investigations. What's the match I'm looking forward to the most? Come on, man. These are all people that I adore. Chelsea Durden, right? Kelsey Reagan, who I was not. Kelsey Reagan holds an interesting distinction, which is at these No Peace shows. Really any wrestling show I go to, but No Peace has a special place for me because it was the first place where I did like live tweeting, and it's the first place that really caught on when I did the live tweet. Not I helped them catch on. They helped me catch on. Between they and ICW, I mean, I put a clip up of Kelsey Reagan getting powerbombed off of a stage through a table. And that thing got 10,000 views. So when I think Kelsey Reagan, and I always think of how much shit she caught for doing that spot afterwards and how her attitude was like, fuck you, which I thought was amazing. And so I'm excited to see Kelsey Reagan, of course. Kennedy Copeland, who I saw last time on the July 4th show, who impressed me mightily, and this would not feel the same without her, so I'm glad she's there. Of course, Sawyer Wreck, who also gets a lot of ink spilled in the Mickey Knuckles article, because it was seeing Mickey Knuckles for the first time, it was against Sawyer Wreck in an absolutely brutal, unbelievable fight. And then, of course, Casey Catal, adore her, think the world of her. Super cool. I am so pumped up for all of the matches, but this female gauntlet of death, I gotta say, I mean, I'm there for it. And of course, to see Mickey Knuckles against AJ Gray. In any case, I'm going to be there. I'm going to put the information down below. I would say just join us there. I'm going to be in my green jacket. I'm going to have a little bit of a surprise when I'm there. I'm just going to be upfront about this. My goal is to get a picture with, as a collective group, the women in that gauntlet of death and Mickey Knuckles. That would be my ideal picture that I would put up on the report, which I'm definitely going to write up, even though I'm so busy. I just love No Peace Underground. They always take really good care of me, and it's always great to see people down there. So in any case, Platinum Show Investigations, Gauntlet of Death 3. It's this Saturday in Orlando, Florida. Dude, join me there. But if you can't join me there, then you're going to want to watch on IWTV. And if you don't belong to IWTV yet, the fuck is wrong with you? If you're a wrestling fan in this day and age, and we are living in the land of plenty, right? AEW's just kicking ass. WWE's not going anywhere in the immediate future. We all know that. But boy, the people that have sort of taken up this vacuum that the WWE has left in many ways, it's really remarkable to see. And No Peace is one of these groups that has just gone up and up and up and up and up. Gauntlet of Death 3, I'm there. And through me, if nothing else, through reports and no doubt a follow-up video, you can be there too. But join them on IWTV if you can't be there live. And if you are there live, find me in the green jacket, say what's up, I'll buy you a drink, and we'll have a good time.